Yo, 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 what up, world? Man, it's your boy, man, Gio, back with another one, man. They talking about how the hurricane done messed up North Carolina, Tennessee, Atlanta, Florida. I'm here in the Carolinas. Man, this junk is crazy, man. There's so many people affected by this, man. The houses messed up. There's holes in the ground. Everything's flooded. They said it's over 100 and something people missing. Probably more than that. Businesses is ruined. Can't nobody get no gas. Traffic is backed up. Gas stations backed up. Some of them is closed because it's flooded out. A lot of businesses like the Walgreens, all those type of places, man, in all the cities, everything is flooded. And this is terrible, man. Like, we got to see our presidents and everybody. They like to spend money on war, and they like to spend a lot of money on, you know, gearing up. And they spend trillions on gearing up, from the jets to the the boats to everything, the cargo ships. I mean, you name it. They submarines. I mean, they spend big time money on that stuff. And I get it. You want to make sure that your country is well protected and well rounded in case if anything goes up. But what we have going on right here is a big disaster, man. And it's people dying. It's people that can't get food, no electricity. Everything's flooded. Cars is moving across town in water, trucks, everything is just, it's messed up, man. So we got to see our country come together on this to try to resolve this big situation. It's people and it's kids too, man. That's the bad thing about it, man. It's so many people, and there ain't nobody asked for that. And some jobs had a nerve to say, hey, yeah, it's flooding, the hurricanes here. Why are you trying to leave work? And some of those guys was like, look, I got families here. I got to make sure that they safe. The job ain't even care. And that's a big no-no. Like, if you in a state of emergency like that, it's time to evacuate, and it's time to make sure that everyone is taken care of and everybody's safe that's in your family and everything. To see jobs say that they don't care about stuff like that until their business get flooded and they don't have it anymore, then hey, what they gonna say now? you know but also, I got another update, and I need y'all to check this stuff out, man, and let's talk in the comments about this. I might even go live on this situation as well. And they say that since Hurricane Helene left, it's 3 more that's going to be coming. So we're going to have 3 more coming. It already done tore up so much stuff. Imagine if 3 more come. You know how much damage that's going to do? You know how many families going to get affected? How many families going to lose their homes, their cars, jobs? People that's going to keep getting missing. A lot of deaths. No electricity. Grocery stores running out. Can't get gas at the stores. I mean, man, this is a big cluster, man. And they talking about, man, they said that they gonna do a lot of helping and handing for everybody that's in need, that's been affected by, the hurricane or whatnot. But they need to get to it ASAP because it's not getting no better. I mean, they're like on live right now talking about it. They should be having people on live right now actually doing it. And considering that we're going to have 3 more, that's something that they should be definitely reporting on as well, and telling everyone and what direction it's coming and how bad, it is, what category it is, and, things as such, man. And this is just like some big natural disaster type thing that just don't even seem real, man. 3 more hurricanes, man. This is crazy, man. Y'all just do me a favor. Go in the comment box, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this situation, man, and what's going on. And if you was affected, I apologize that you going through whatever it is that you're going through, man. And just keep your head up. Things gonna get better. Try to evacuate, get away if you can. Call some other family, immediate family, whoever you can call to be safe, man. And get out of the area, because this is bad. And drop them comments, man. We got to run it up on this one, man. This is something real big and serious, man. It's affecting a lot of lives, man. A lot of people dying, man. They're losing jobs and homes and cars. And man, this is something that I don't even like to talk about, honestly, because it makes you feel so bad, you know. While you at it, hit that subscribe button. I got another video that's going to be coming out, followed behind that, so I need y'all to check that one out as well. You know, appreciate all the love and support as always, man. You know, we're going to run it up, man. We're going to run it up, man. And y'all stay safe, stay blessed. You know, get out of the way. Find somewhere that you can be, you know, safe at and have that comfort, man. And tune into the next one, man. I'm out.
A monster hurricane is brewing in the Gulf, and it's intensifying fast. Invest 97L, currently developing in the Gulf of Mexico, is set to become a major hurricane within just 72 hours, with the potential to reach a Category 3 or even 4 before it makes landfall. The warm waters of the Gulf are providing fuel for rapid intensification, and areas like the Florida Panhandle, Alabama, and even Mississippi are all in its path. Models are showing a strong chance of this storm becoming one of the most dangerous of the season, bringing devastating winds, heavy rainfall, and dangerous storm surges. With current projections, the Gulf Coast could be facing catastrophic damage, including inland flooding that stretches far north. This isn't just a coastal problem. Inland areas like Tennessee and Kentucky are also at risk, with extreme rainfall expected to cause major flooding in the days following landfall. Storm surges could be life-threatening, and the high winds could knock out power for extended periods. Right now, meteorologists are tracking this storm closely, and it's critical that everyone along the Gulf Coast starts preparing immediately. The time to stock up on supplies, secure property, and plan evacuations is now. Even if the storm doesn't reach Category 4 strength, Category 2 or 3 hurricanes are extremely dangerous, and the path it's on could cause widespread destruction. Gulf waters are hotter than ever, and there's little wind shear to slow this system down. If you live in the Gulf states, don't wait. Get ready for a possible worst-case scenario. Prepare now for high winds, flooding, and widespread damage. Get your emergency kits ready, listen to evacuation orders, and stay tuned for updates as this storm continues to strengthen. Don't take this lightly. Get ready, stay safe.
So I have some alarming information to share. So we're already expected to see another potential system entering the Gulf. And right now, Florida looks like it's going to be impacted again. Even though Hurricane Helene has still done a number of damage, we still have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people without power. Now over 100 people have died, and the number keeps climbing. I read somewhere this morning that there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of people missing, especially in North Carolina, around in the mountains. We're expecting like 13,000 people possibly missing. Anyways, not to bore you, I don't want to talk about the bad, but obviously we have another storm going to make impacts to Florida. The most accurate model is saying anywhere between 35 mile an hour winds to possibly 45 mile an hour winds. Now, how much rainfall total are you expected to get? Where areas are what areas are you mainly concerned with? So we're seeing impact right just under Gainesville and right out through Daytona Beach. We could expect anywhere between 4 to 8 inches of rain in these areas. And still, Tampa could still see about 2. Whole Florida will be impacted by this, most definitely. If you live in Florida, please let me know what kind of conditions that you are experiencing. I definitely would like to know more, like to hear from other people. But anyways, now we have another system to look at. So this most accurate model is saying, potential tropical storm and a cluster of thunderstorms rolling in. See some tornado outbreaks with these storms regardless. So let's take a look. Let's take a look here now at GFS system and see what kind of impacts is it saying Florida will get. Saying a little bit more. The GFS system is saying more of a hurricane blowing in. I hope not. I mean, this would be bad for Florida, especially I know Clearwater and this area here. I mean, it got really messed up over Hurricane Helene. So this is what the GFS system is saying. It's saying more of a hurricane. And the reason why I potentially believe this is so I'm seeing, a lot of winds blowing into this area. I'm seeing a lot stronger storm rolling in here. A lot more organized storm making its way across Florida. Now, again, European model is saying more of a tropical storm, and the GFS, the American model, is saying more of a bigger storm. Now, I do have concerns because Florida, now, if the GFS model is right, we're going to see some big impacts to Florida. However, the most accurate model system in the world is saying that Florida will get hit on Monday, on the 7th, and will work its way out. And then we have another low pressure system here coming in from Canada. And it's going to make its way here to New York and possibly work its way up the East Coast. I mean, right now I'm seeing, tell you, if it's strong, I could be able to at least tell you if it's going to be, major. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm seeing a hurricane. Definitely seeing a hurricane here on the East Coast. So we need to spread this message out, share this information. Just to be on the warrant. Just to let everybody know that this is potentially could be bad. I don't know how well New York is prone to hurricanes, but this could be bad. I mean, we could see big impacts here. I'm seeing a hurricane. So regardless, both systems are saying pretty bad things. So, all right, well, and also let me show you something here too. This is these thunderstorms working their way into the Gulf here. See these cluster of thunderstorms working its way here into the Gulf. Here's Florida. This is radar right now. This is current. It's definitely working its way into the Gulf. So, anyways, share this information, spread the word out. Make sure to like, follow, and share. Keep up with all the latest severe weather news. Thanks.
At least 6 impact factory workers have lost their lives and more are missing after they were allegedly told that they would be fired if they left work during the hurricane.
Why'd you make us work that day? Why? We shouldn't have worked. We shouldn't have been there. None of us should have been there.
Family members say that their loved ones never got word that they were allowed to leave, and that they were told that the management was monitoring the situation. Some of the workers' relatives got frantic video phone calls as the flood swelled around impact plastics. Some employees were able to leave the industrial park using a truck owned by a neighboring company driven by a driver employed by that company. But due to the quickly rising water, the truck tipped over and 5 employees and a contractor aboard the truck went missing. They are now being counted among the deceased. 5 others who were also on the truck when it tipped over made it to safety and were later evacuated. A National Guard helicopter was subsequently dispatched to rescue those 5 employees, and they were airlifted to safety. Another set of employees had to depart by the CSX railroad track behind the facility due to high waters at the front door. Those employees were able to make it to an adjacent company where they were able to find safety.
Oh my God, sister water spouts off of Palm Beach. They look like they're going to hit each other. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh wow. Oh my God, are they going to hit each other? Oh my God. Oh my God, now it's a huge one. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. I cannot believe this.
So I just got out of the water. We're up at the local emergency operations center. They have a Starlink set up, and water rescues are continuous. So the mud is insane here. The amount of bridges that are out, the amount of landlocked, stranded people is unbelievable. There's still plenty of people completely unaccounted for. Keep these locals in your prayers, because I've been doing this since 2013. I got some guys with me that have done it 30 years, and they've never seen anything like this. It's wild. The pictures and videos are nothing compared to seeing it in person. I don't even know how it's possible that it happened. But the job goes on.
I hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when.
I really don't think y'all understand how bad it is in the southeast right now. We have towns that don't exist anymore. Chimney Rock is gone. The city of Asheville is cut off from the world. This is not an exaggeration. All the bridges leading into the city have been washed away. They have no food, no power, no water, no internet, no cell service. They don't even have radio. It's a complete dead zone. No one knows what's going on in there. I don't think I'm being dramatic when I say that this is a Hurricane Katrina level event. There was a woman in my town who called for an ambulance, and the ambulance got stranded, and they were stranded for 24 hours, and to my knowledge the patient didn't make it. People are dying. They're still dying. I've been running the generator for the last 3 days, and we're starting to run out of gas, and this is on Highway 123 heading from Easley to Greenville, and this was a 1 mile long line to get gas because they were the only people we knew around that had gas left. I got all the way to the end and they were out. They had no gas. We checked every gas station in Pickens and Easley and Liberty, nothing. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of gas, I tell you that much. Try to steal some from my car maybe to keep my food cold, but even then, I don't know. This is the I-40 bridge, from Tennessee to North Carolina. It's gone. It don't exist no more either. We have people dying out here. Man, we need help. We need help.
We have reports out of Tennessee now that there has been a catastrophic failure at this Waterville Dam, or Walters Dam, in Tennessee. They're saying that the town of Newport should evacuate immediately. They're saying anyone in downtown Newport should get out right now, saying that this dam has failed, catastrophic failure, and they're ordering immediate evacuations. Everybody get out as soon as you can. The water's rising. This area was already flooded out heavy from all the rains. A lot of the towns all through Georgia, all through Tennessee, Kentucky, all the way up from Florida are dealing with a lot of flooding right now. But this is a bit of a different issue when you have all that water that was pinned up releasing Now, this dam is owned by Duke Energy, and they have not released any comment right now, but the authorities on the ground saying steer clear of this entire town at this point, and if you're in there, get out. Obviously, if you need help, dial 911, but it's going to take some time for them to get to you at this point. So once again, as the alerts are continuing to come in, we have a catastrophic failure of this water-filled dam in Tennessee, and they're telling everybody in the towns below it, you can see here, Cherokee, everything through the Cherokee National Forest down to Newport right there is in its path. So I'll leave links. Follow me on X or Twitter for more details on this, and join me for the live.
Got a tree down. Another one. Try to. There you go. Another tree down. So Sanford, it's just one big giant mud puddle now. It's like crazy. Mud puddle, some tree stuff over there. I'm surprised those two little trees didn't go down. So I made it over to where I should be able to cross to the west side of campus, but I can't because... Was that a fish? What the... Oh, that was not... Okay. No, it's... Yeah, it's flooded completely. There's like smoke and steam like everywhere. I don't know what that's about. But there's the river that's not supposed to be flowing like that, so yeah. So I went up, and here's the river from up here. It's not supposed to be flowing like that. Well, there's like smoke everywhere too. I don't know what's up with that, but you're like in my little post apocalyptic hurricane vlog. So now we're over here. It's not terrible. There's no ducks though, which I'm worried about. It's a duck pond. But here are some ducks. Look, there's some ducks. There's a duck pond. It's not terrible. To Boy Hill Music Hall, there's not really a path anymore, but it's not bad. Oh wait, no, there's a tree down up there. Porta potties have once again been lost. I don't know what that is over there, but yeah. Flood. So now I'm in downtown Boone, and there's it's messy. Shit. Am I gonna get through here? Crazy. Parking meters are going off, or whatever these are. I think a lot of the shops may have gotten flooded. I don't know, they're all closed, I can't see inside of them. I don't know what that is down there, but it looks like a door, and it looks like it's completely flooded down there, so yeah.
Truck, it's gonna hit the truck. Good. But it'll probably go to the side of it. Oh, there. Well, actually, it came up a little bit. The truck came up a little bit.
Is that a guy down there? Is that
Yeah, I think there's somebody. Well, there's them here. I think there's somebody in that truck. But we can't get our 911 to work. should dump everything out. Look at dump all their stuff out. That's terrible. Look, look.
Took the door off of
Dude, congrats. I took the door off.
Alright guys, this is the campgrounds in Narrows, Virginia. All these homes lost. As far as the eye can see, campers are lost.
Hey guys, Lieutenant Governor Robinson. I'm out here on I-40 up here in the western part of the state. Guys, I know a lot of you all are very frustrated about the travel situation right now, but guys, this is what we're dealing with right here. For those of y'all that have not seen it, this roadway washed away just a few days ago, and this is a very critical situation and a very dangerous situation. I'm urging everybody out there that's looking at me now, guys, I'm up here with professionals who know how to traverse this area. Do not come up here to this part of the state. It's very dangerous right now. I feel a little leery standing here myself, but I'm doing this to bring this picture to you and to bring this message to you that we're doing everything that we can to try to fix this as quickly as possible, folks. This could take years, but we don't want it to. We're going to try to partner with agencies all across the state and out of state to get this problem solved as fast as possible. We cannot wait. Our commerce depends on it, you depend on it, and quite frankly, as citizens, you deserve it. So trust me, we're working as hard as we can to get these roads reopened, but until we do, please don't come up, and remember, we're doing everything we can to serve you. So God bless y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all.
These are stunning images that we are watching, and it is hard to really do anything at this moment that is more important than this. Look at what our fellow Americans are going through and dealing with today. This image is from Rutherford County, North Carolina. It just is an entire section of neighborhood completely ripped apart. The official who shot this video says that the area is post-apocalyptic and that they, quote, don't even know how to fathom what recovery looks like here. First to senior correspondent Steve Harrigan, who is on the ground covering all of this from Asheville, North Carolina. Hi, Steve.
Martha, the first signs of help are on the way. Tens of thousands of pounds of relief being flown in on cargo planes. Food, water, internet, uplinks, all the basic things that people need. But for many, they're pretty much still on their own right now. One thing in short supply is gasoline. If a gas station is open, there's often hours-long lines. Our team spoke to a couple of men who were trying to fill their tank. Their car actually ran out of gas in the line. Here's what they had to say.
Saw this gentleman pushing his car by himself, so we're all here to help each other right now.
We're seeing a lot of that, people helping each other in these hard times. Right now, conditions here dire. No running water, no electricity. And when exactly it's going to come back could depend, officials say, on just where you live.
They said something that most areas would get power by Friday, the end of this week, except for inaccessible areas. We're in inaccessible areas because all the bridges are out, the power lines decimated.
Showing a lot of patience with no electricity, no running water, and it may take several weeks for running water to be established in this entire area. Martha, back to you.
All right, Steve Harrigan, thank you very much. So Fox Corporation has made a donation to the Red Cross Hurricane Helene relief efforts. And if you would like to help with safe shelter, hot meals, emotional support, other resources for these victims, please visit redcross.org/foxforward, or easy way, just to hold your phone up and scan it on this screen. Make your donation today. It is something easy that all of us can do to help our fellow Americans who are so devastated right now in this country.
Let's head out to the tropics. It's very active. So we actually have 3 named systems right now. Isaac, which is a remnant low. Joyce is falling apart. It's a tropical depression right now, but it's expected to fall apart soon. And then we have Kirk. But then we also have a couple tropical waves of areas of interest that we're tracking, especially in the far eastern Atlantic, and then this one off to the west. First off, I do want to address Kirk is expected to be a major hurricane, but not expected to impact land. But what we're keeping a bit closer tabs on is this disturbance in the Western Caribbean, which has a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days. It's a broad low that's expected to develop here, and I really use the term broad because it's just very disorganized right now. It is expected to move northwest into the Gulf of Mexico, where a tropical depression could form. And because it hasn't formed yet, we don't have the tropical models or the typical spaghetti plot models you usually see us run. What we do have are the long-range latest global models, and you can see the consensus is off to the east. And we only have one, I guess, outlier, the American GFS, which has it moving towards the panhandle. But you can see the spread is from the panhandle all the way down to South Florida. And I'm not too surprised about that easterly track because this time of year we get fall fronts coming in from the north that could shift whatever does develop more towards the east. So notice in that latest global models, the European model was definitely more on the easterly track. The European was more towards the panhandle. That's definitely reflected here in terms of the rain amounts. European, if it does verify, could bring us some more rain, especially northwest of Orlando. We talk about 3 to 5 inches, somewhere upwards of half a foot of rain. And we are expecting with the GFS, if that solution verifies, less rainfall. So we have plenty of time to track this. One thing I do want to assure folks is for right now, we're not expecting anything huge in terms of a major hurricane, but it's something we definitely need to keep a close eye on for this upcoming weekend into next.
The Simpsons predicted Hurricane Helene? It seems impossible, but the coincidences are becoming more and more real. In the episode, Springfield faces severe droughts and extreme climate change. And now, Hurricane Helene threatens to sweep across the Florida coast with devastating winds and historic flooding. Giant waves, landslides, and mass evacuations are becoming increasingly a reality. Did the Simpsons really predict all this? But the question remains, if they were right about Hurricane Helene, what else could the Simpsons have predicted? Do you think it's pure coincidence, or is something more sinister happening? Leave your opinion in the comments and share this video with those who need to know about this now. Let's open this discussion together. Are the Simpsons predicting our future, or are we simply seeing the signs that have always been there? Stay alert, and of course, stay safe.